My rideshare driver made a wrong turn and ignored my directions. What happened next saved my life. It was 2 a.m. after a friend's birthday party and I was exhausted. The Uber app said Carlos would arrive in a black Honda Dexafite in 3 minutes. When the car pulled up, I confirmed the license plate and got in the back seat. Long night, the driver asked, pulling away from the curb before I could even buckle my seatbelt. Something felt off immediately. He didn't match his profile picture exactly, similar features, but different somehow. When I asked, "Are you Carlos?" he nodded without turning around and muttered something about a recent haircut. I shared my location in a group chat with my roommates, something I always do, then watched as he missed the turn to the highway that would take us to my apartment. "You need to turn around," I said, keeping my voice steady. "The highway entrance was back there. Shortcut," he replied, glancing at me in the rearview mirror. There was no construction alert on my app. My chest tightened as he turned down a dimly lit street lined with closed warehouses. No businesses, no people, no other cars. I pulled out my phone to check the map, and that's when I noticed it. The real Uber driver, Carlos, had sent a message. "I am outside. Where are you?" Adrenaline flooded my system. I was in the wrong car. A car that looked exactly like the one I was waiting for, with a driver who had answered to the right name. The driver noticed me staring at my phone. "Something wrong?" he asked, slowing the car. I forced a calm. I didn't feel accuracy. "Could we stop at that gas station up ahead? I need to grab something quickly." There was no gas station ahead, only darkness, but I needed him to think I wasn't panicking. "No gas station on this route," he said, accelerating slightly. I remembered a safety tip from a self-defense workshop: never go to the second location. I unbuckled my seatbelt as quietly as possible and texted my location to my roommates with 3 words: "WR wrong car, WAP." Then I called 911 and put it on speaker. "911, what's your emergency?" The driver's head snapped up, eyes meeting mine in the mirror. "I am in a black Honda Dexafite license plate AJD-4578 heading north on Industrial Avenue. I got into the wrong car thinking it was my rideshare and the driver won't let me out." The dispatcher responded immediately. "We're sending officers to your location. Stay on the line." The car screeched to a halt. The driver turned around fully now, his expression unreadable. "Get out," he said flatly. I didn't need to be told twice. I grabbed my purse and threw open the door, running toward the nearest streetlight as the car sped away. The police found me 20 minutes later. They took my statement, but never found the driver or the car, which they later discovered had stolen plates. 3 days later, the news reported a woman's body found in those same warehouses. She'd been missing for a week after a night out. My roommate's paranoid insistence on sharing locations, that self-defense workshop I almost skipped. The split-second decision to call 911 on speaker rather than try to escape alone. These weren't coincidences. They were preparations meeting opportunity. I later learned the real Carlos had picked up another woman who also matched my general description, young blonde alone from the same area just minutes before she'd gotten into his car without verifying the plate number. Some people call it luck that I checked my phone when I did. I call it listening to that voice we too often ignore, the one telling us something isn't right even when we can't explain why. Trust that voice, it's trying to keep you alive.